Scooby Gang. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jill. And this is Roadhouse Digits. It's Scoobynatural, guys.
So, alright, it was fine.
It was fun.
It was fine.
It was fun. I think that's the word.
There were pretty good moments. But
it's exactly what I thought it would be, though. Because, okay, it's obviously going to be a filler episode. It's a Scooby-Doo episode. Yeah. And you have to keep the character of Scooby-Doo to be able to pull it off, because potentially a kid who watches Scooby-Doo should still be able to watch this episode in the same way that someone who watches Supernatural should be able to watch this episode. So I thought it was a nice homage to childhood and the cartoon, and I liked the singing montage sequence, and all the jokes were a little bit more obvious and a little bit more childlike, but then taken into allusions to inappropriate jokes the way that Sam and Dean would in those situations. Yeah. And I liked that for what it was. It was fun. We knew it wasn't going to be advancing the plot of the season, but it was a fun episode, and I enjoyed it.
It was fine. There were the whole, Dean chasing after Daphne was amusing.
Yeah, and I liked that he didn't get her.
Yeah.
But then Sam gets Velma.
Is that her name, Velma?
Yeah.
Or is it Thelma?
No, it's Velma.
Okay.
It's not like Thelma and Louise.
So yeah, no, I don't know anything about Scooby-Doo. I never watched it as a kid. I don't even know what channel it was on.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, is it even still
Yeah, it's still a thing.
It's still
a big
on?
thing.
New episodes of
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's always a bad bank investor. Wearing a mask.
That was appropriate.
I thought that was really good. I liked the play on it's not a ghost and it's all the trick wiring, but then having them be the ones that were correct and things that. Yeah. And pairing them off, they were each paired off in the right group. I loved Dean's feud with Fred because it's just so unwarranted.
It was fine.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was exactly what you would expect it to be. I liked Dean's Scooby-Dooby-Doo at the end with the iris wipe. Yeah. And then Cass and Sam making fun of Dean for geeking out about that at the end. So I enjoyed all of those things. I think it was interesting, how they chose to do it. I kind of, wished it had something to do with Jack, but in hindsight, it's probably better with just, the traditional cast being inside the Scooby, because, I don't know where you would have fit Jack in with that type of episode.
Yeah, you couldn't. You couldn't fit any of the current plot into that
episode. But, I mean, it's definitely an enjoyable, and there was lines from it that were over-the-top funny. What was the one that just had me dying? Clearly we have a morbid sense of humor, because, one of the funniest parts was with, the people were dead.
Dead body.
And they're just
it's real blood.
It's real blood. Look at this. That was hysterical to me. I very much liked that element of it. And then I liked that in the real world, I liked the homage that the way that they caught the guy who was doing the damage was by calling the police and having him arrested, and was I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't
those meddling kids.
Yeah. That was thoroughly enjoyable. Those elements of it. So it's a looser episode. It's a different kind of episode. Would I want to do it every week? Absolutely not. But was it super fun? I think it was fun.
It was fine. Well, it wasn't for me. It just didn't.
I enjoyed it. I think it was fun. I think it was.
But then, I wouldn't watch Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean?
Right. That's not your.
It depends on what your cup of tea is.
On your cup of tea. I thought it was fun, and I thought they did a good job mirroring the two worlds.
Yeah.
I thought it worked very well as a crossover, and I really enjoyed seeing the Impala and the Mystery Machine, in the same shot. So I really enjoyed it, and I appreciate it. The differences of the shows, and because it made fun of both shows. It made fun of, and I love shows that are willing to make fun of themselves. And I love that they were making fun of Scooby-Doo, and do they just always walk away from dead bodies? Just oh, a dead body, and just walk away perfectly fine. But then they also equally were making fun of Supernatural and making fun of themselves with Dean going for these pickup lines and all. I just thought they did a really good job paying homage to both shows. So I enjoyed it exactly for what it was. I think it was good, clean fun.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even know if it's, like, worth a normal Impala rating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of its own thing. So, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 mystery machines, which is not the same as an Impala rating. So I'm not putting this as like the best episode ever. I'm saying it's good, clean fun. So 10 out of 10 mystery machines. If I were to give it an actual Impala rating, it would be lower on the scale for me. It's not gonna, of all of like these types of episodes, like the parody episodes, it wasn't my favorite. Like I didn't like it as much as Changing Channels or something like that, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
Or French Mistake, or one of those kind of
Yes,
things.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, French Mistake.
Yeah, I don't know, but it just depends on what your cup of tea is, and it didn't resonate with me.
Aw. Well, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys. I hope you guys watching at home enjoyed it. And then next week, it looks like we're getting back to. That's the other joke that I liked when they were the foreshadowing of the trickster. When they're like, "Is it the trickster?"
Yes,
what great foreshadowing that was! Like, he's dead, or is he? I love that part. Yeah, that was so good.
That was funny.
So, all right, guys, let us know in the comments below. What did you think of Scoobynatural? Did you enjoy it? Was it your cup of tea? How many mystery machines would you give this episode? And please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you can catch our new videos. And speaking of crossovers, we actually just came back from our trip to Harry Potter World. So even though we're going to continue doing all of our reviews and our live reactions to Supernatural, we actually have some Harry Potter videos coming your way, and we have some Super Potter sounds better. Mm-hmm. Super Potter videos coming your way. So hit subscribe so you can make sure to catch all of that. You can also give us a follow on Twitter. But other than that, thanks so much for stopping by the Roadhouse.
Carry on and have a Scooby week.
Bye, guys.